Today we are going to review Exelixis. That's Exelixis. This could be a massive potential upfront. It looks like a great find. So we're gonna review it. It's not financial advice, but I'm looking to add it into my portfolio. I don't know what your portfolio looks like or anything, so I'm not telling you to add it to yours, but I'm just going to share my thoughts around it. Let's take a look on investing.com.
Here we are on their profile on investing.com. This company is in the healthcare sector and creates a lot of drugs for and medicine for cancer fighting solutions. So they fight against cancer. There's oral medicine and other things that they create, but they're fighting against cancer, and it's a massive company. It's a big company, and you can read all about it online or on investing.com. I'm not going to go into all the details of what they do, but they're in the healthcare sector, and that's their focus, is specifically medicine and drugs for the fight against cancer. The price point where they currently sit is $43.92 US dollars, and their most recent day they saw an uptick of 2.8%. And as I've shared opening up, I think this is a potential for a great continuing run. We'll see. It's had a big 10 years already. The 52-week range is $32 to $49. So you could see it's right in the middle there, slightly on the higher end there. If it breaks through that 49 though, it will most likely, as stocks and companies often do, push even higher. We're going to get into fair value a little bit later. I'm changing up how I'm doing some of my reviews, sharing a bit more information and different information. Uncertainty around Exelixis is low, which is great. Makes it a good stable company. For you, it does not fit into my category of being a speculative investment, which is when it's high uncertainty. But look at this, its strength is in the excellent, in the 5 category. I'm just going to scroll through here and let you take a look. Cash flow sitting at 4, growth health sitting at 4, price momentum at a 4, profitability health at a 5, and relative value at a 3. So it is sitting strong across the board. The company health is sitting at a 5. I rarely see an excellent rating on those. The bearish to bullish signals, well, the top 4 are all bullish. Management have been aggressively buying the stock. It has a high shareholder yield. 3 analysts have reviewed their earnings upwards for this upcoming period, and it is trading at a low price to earnings ratio relative to near-term earnings growth, and we're going to see that a little bit later when we get into the price to earnings ratio and those numbers. Looking at the charts, the past week it is flat. The past month it is also flat, and the past 3 months it is up 5%. The past year it has done a upswing of 28%. Past 5 years it is up 97%. In the past 10 years it is up a massive 1,106%. That's massive for 10 years. That's huge. And so you can see the movement there over the 10 years. But it continues to get better as we saw the bullish signals. The price to earnings ratio, it's at a low PE, and so this is its price to earnings for Exelixis, 14.6, And then when we add in the growth expectations, so when we look at the PEG ratio, price to earnings to growth, that's future growth. So where it currently sits at price to earnings to future growth, it is a 0.25, 0.25. So 1.0 is it's flat, it's neutral, right? So when the calculations are done, 1.0 is neutral. Above 1.0 means it could be overvalued, right? Is to its current valuation to expected income and growth is overvalued. Below 1.0 means most likely the stock is undervalued based on future growth and what is expected to come from the company. When you're looking at its price to earnings, its valuation based on its future growth and expectations, it's undervalued, meaning it should catch up, right? Valuation should be higher. Now, if this gets into a negative number, which we have to watch for in some stocks and stuff, if it gets into a negative number, then what it means is actually that predicted earnings and growth is the trajectory is actually down, and so we need to let that pick up. Now we've got here upside analyst target of 12.7% and a fair value upside of 24.5%. So that's Exelixis. And I think it is going to be it could be a really good buy based on the statistics, its valuations, its PEG ratio, what all it's doing and where it's coming from, and the overall strength of the company. So I think it's got a great upside potential. I'm not telling you to invest in it. I'm just sharing it with you. I'm open that we are going to be putting some funds into it. We're moving our portfolio around a little bit with our single stocks. We're going to be closing some positions so that we can open up positions in Exelixis and Microsoft, as that's another company I think has been unfairly treated recently, and so we'll be opening positions in these two companies. But if you want me to review a stock, pop it in the comments below, let me know, and I'll jump in and review it. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you're looking to buy some positions, pop them in the comments below, or if there's other stocks you want me to take a look at, let me know. Follow along, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.